Welcome at CAF Empire. Today, we want to talk about how can you increase your field of cautious soul. That is what we want to talk about right here in 2024. You already what it is. Our goal is to raise humanity from self awareness to hyper awareness. Once we reach hyper awareness, then you are going to be able to reach God's consciousness, how you are going to look at the interconnectedness of everything, and you are going to realize that the kingdom is within you and all around you. As we always say, all around you is the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is mathematical information that it keeps evolving and transforming, evolving and transforming. Once you forgot to learn, then you end up being, or your soul will also not be able to grow. So today we want to know how can you increase your field of conscious soul. That is what we want to talk about today. And we are going to read it from a journal article. This, you already know it's culture. Have to show you the notice first. Then once you know, then I'll tell you the details of everything that I have wrote there. You see. Yeah. So it's from National Library of Medicine, PMC Pub Center. And author, the author of the journal is Boris Kochbe. Boris Bors. Kochbe Kotchonbey. That's the spelling of the author. And he had published it in 2018, 23 April 2018. You can see it's not that old. It's just 5 years ago. And it's frontal psychology. And the title is Human Consciousness. Where is it from and what is it for? That's the title of the journal. The name of the article is National. I mean the publisher where they published the article is National Library of Medicine. And the name is PMC Pub Center, and the title of the article is Human Consciousness, Where is it from and what is it for? And the author is Boris Kochbe, published it in 2018-2023. Yeah, so it goes like this. Consciousness, I just look at the abstract, and if you want, you can go read out the whole article so that you can also be helped. What is it for? What is it really trying to say? So it says consciousness is not a process in the brain, but a kind of behavior that, of course, is controlled by the brain like any other behavior. You see, it's like he had this view that the consciousness is not a process in the brain, but it's like a kind of behavior that is controlled by the brain itself. So on this, we say consciousness is the state of your soul. You are the soul. You are the soul, and everything that exists fundamentally is the that mathematical formation in the form of a soul. It evolve and transform, and your brain acts as a filter to it. You see, that's why he come up with the word of like kind of behavior, because he also like science what it has done is have always just do the empirical I mean conditioning behavior. It's all about the behavioral science when they try to take into the how humanity behave, how humanity works, how humanity grow. So they just go with the conditioning. That's what they do. If you try to pitch something to the same thing for a long time, then it will get uh, adapt to that condition. You see, but it can. It's not like the soul is growing. It's just conditioning of the human avatar to the soul, so that it should adapt to the situation that it has been trained. But the only way to raise your field of consciousness is you have to have that learning process. You have to grasp everything that is happening, uh, like worldwide. The most important event is like the development of the technology. How is it working? You have to know how. It is not like you should be learning like an engineer, no, but learn the basics of how it is being used and what is it for, the aim of it. That is how you can learn these things. And you also need to be lucid always in your dreams. That is to realize that you are dreaming, so that your level of conscious soul should always keep increasing, have giving it more chances for new information that you can grasp, and your brain will all keep filtering what you are learning. You keep filtering what you are learning. In the process, you are growing and actualizing. And the human conscious will imagine the interface between communication, play, and the use of tools. You see, human conscious image, like the coming of human conscious image from communication. So you can see the way you communicate with the other is what develops inside your conscious soul. Wherever you are, you have that vivid, vivid explanation on how you interact with such type of person, how you interact with this group of people. You have that inside you. That is to say, your consciousness have grown up to that level. So to keep increasing it, that field, you really need to learn more, have all the mode of communication. Like right now, the major mode of communication you need to know and learn is English. English is the best mode of communication you need to learn. You have to learn how to write in English, how to read in English, and how to speak English, because that is the only global language that is being used. Even the mathematical concepts are better explained in English than the other vernacular languages that everyone have. Your vernacular language haven't yet grown. You can even tell by yourself that there are some of your vernacular languages that can never be explained in English. That to say, that language haven't been developed that much. So if it haven't been developed that much, then it means even that field of consciousness haven't had that been developed. It is under English. That's why even majority of the rulers whatsoever, it's just because they are at the point of that English revolution. That's why their development is like things that have been written in English without even a logical explanation of it. It's just the evolution of English, not reality. So English is just another form of communication that is the best for us to communicate globally as we form the analog or and reach that God is consciousness, going to the omega point. That's it. I think I'm making myself clear, guys, so that you never fall for bullshit. Always use your reason. Always question everything. Always question your old beliefs. Always question the society's conditioning. Are they healthy for your soul, always do that. Never regret questioning everything. So you can say it's a interface between three. I said human consciousness will imagine the interface between three components of animal behaviors. It emerges from three component animal behaviors. That is communication, what I have explained, prey. And on prey, you can have that now in every platform where people play, like in football. They have that cautious so that our team is of this. What that image is inside the prayers is not in the brain. It's part of their cautious, it's part of their cautious song. You see? So if you can take a microscope viewing the brain, you cannot find the plan, how they have planned, how they are going to pray. That's why we say we are going is to create heaven on earth, because even the football we are going to watch is going to be the best football that nobody have explained before, not football based on prayers, based on belief systems, but it should be that of prayers who are up knowledge, so they know what they are doing. They know the plan, the coach, what the coach have told them. Then they will be focusing on those plan and the goals to achieve. That is working hard. Then the condition will be now maybe how fast the player should be learning, how fast whatsoever. You see, our coaches will also have the knowledge, so they will be watching the best football you never seen, because it will be based on the knowledge system, not the belief systems. And the use of tools. So the tools now are the thing that we play around. I have just given an example of play like football, but there are a lot of play we play, even even children, they do play. That there is certain field of consciousness. So for them to rise it up, they have to go other forms of learning, advanced forms of play, so that their conscious soul may rise based on the tools that are found there. And right now, the base tools we are using now are our smartphones. It's where now our conscious needs to direct to. We should not just have our cautious so be just trapped in all the systems of the society, that you have to behave this way, you have to behave this way. You have to also integrate this scientific knowledge. That is the development of new technology we are using. That's why having this knowledge, having English is best, is the best, so that you can grow and learn. And these three components interact on the basis of anticipatory behavior control. You see, so all these, they act like interchangeably, because they are controlled depending on how the society, how like it, like in a cosmos, how things are working. So you also behave to that timeline. You see, and it's what govern life, is how we live life, is how the universe works, which is common for all complex forms of animal life. And this is what it is like. It's complex of all, even like animals, like you can say chicken, every animal, they also have, they don't develop consciousness, but they are able to experience chorea. They are in this sentient form where they know that they are able to know that the group they are into is this. So they interact according to that surrounding, and they also know that they are hungry, they need to search out for food, but they are not aware of awareness. You see? They cannot be aware of awareness. They cannot have that thing in them to say it is lacking something, but it can't get it that time. They should give it time that maybe tomorrow, or maybe they don't have that say aware of awareness, or they are experiencing is Korea. They are just sentient beings. Yeah, that is that I want to say to you guys. If you have any question or somewhere you are not being able to grasp it, you can put it in a comment section so that we might share and point out what is this and how we can help each other. Our goal is to transform the planet to that of heaven on earth. We are gods, we are gods. So let's spread this information so that we can raise people's consciousness and we can all grow together. Remember, we have said there that the communication, prayer, and truth, they are in a behavioral control. So if they are in behavioral control, it means at the cosmos level, at the cosmic level, then we have to be in a group. It's not an individual thing of growing. You can just one thing growing, it means you end up being that of narcissistic personality disorder, which is we don't want. We want everything because at the cosmic level, it needs to grow everything as a whole. That's how fulfillment will come, and that's how the divine societies are going to be created if we grow together as a whole, not as separate individuals. Yeah, that is that, guys. Thank you for today.